it's exactly where I want to go. That requires self mastery. And the best place to learn about self mastery is the Bible, in my opinion. It teaches you faith, it teaches obedience, it teaches you work ethics, it teaches you wealth principles. So that's why I've really been locked in on reading my Bible, reading the Word, and getting that into me because to achieve the things I'm going to achieve, it requires a different mindset. It requires a different mental. I can't be thinking on the same plane as everyone else. The most successful people don't think on the same plane as everybody else. Like, to be exceptional, you have to be the exception. How can I be the exception if I'm doing everything everybody else is doing? Like, I'm going to reach another level. I'm going to accomplish everything I'm going to accomplish, even if it looks slow right now. And trust me, this is not always my mindset. I have constant things going on in my brain to doubt and like constant doubts in my brain, right? But in order to be able to fight that off, I need to get the word in me. So that's what I'm really focused on. I really focus on journaling from the word, learning from the word, studying more than I consume, doing more than I consume. And some days are hard. Like these last few days have been hard, bro. Like it's only been hard my, because some, like I said, like doubts creeping in my mind, fears creeping in my mind. Like it's a constant battle to fight those things off. My dad always taught me, in order to fight what's going on in your mind, you need to speak against it out loud. Like you can't fight internal conflict internally because there's too much going on. You need to say it out loud. You need to say what God is saying about you. What does God say about you? Not what your doubts are screaming at you, not what your fears are screaming at you, but what does God say about you? And like I said in the last episode, I truly do believe in myself, and I truly do believe I'm going to achieve what I'm going for. But I'm human, and I'm gonna have days where I'm not perfect, where doubts try to beat me, life tries to beat me, my circumstances try to beat me. But all of that is outside noise, and I just really need to lock in. Like a good part of my day, a good part of my work day needs to be reading the Bible, studying, taking notes, journaling, because that's the only way I can master myself. I can master faith. I can master obedience. I can master leadership. Whatever you're going through in this very moment, what I don't know what it is, I'm not trying to push a religion onto you, but the Bible is a book. The Bible holds a lot of principles that could change your life. Whether you believe in God or not, whether you believe in Jesus or not, the Bible is not about a religion. It's a basic instruction before leaving earth. You need these principles. You can really change your life with these principles. Even if you don't believe, there's great principles that you can apply to your life. And I'm not pushing nothing onto you, but give it a chance. There's no other self-help book like the Bible. Everybody wants to be somebody until it's time to do the things that require them to become the person that they want to be. And what I noticed this last 2 months to like the end of the year, the end of 2025, is that I need to surround myself with people that's actually done it. Have conversations with people that's actually been successful in running a business. It doesn't matter what the business is, but just having the conversations with people that actually done the work that I'm trying to do. Because I love my family, and I love my mom, I love my dad, I love my brother, but their advice is limited on what they could tell me to do about my business because they have not ran a successful business from the ground up. Not saying that they don't give great life advice, not saying that I can't take any advice from them, but I can't listen to people that have not done what I'm trying to do. They haven't built generational wealth. They haven't built a successful business from the ground up. They haven't built a legacy. It might sound harsh, but it's the truth. Like, this year I'm walking in on building connections with people that have done the work, that have succeeded. Like, one of my biggest pet peeves is people that talk a lot but don't do anything. They say they want this, but they don't do anything to achieve it. They talk about the things they want to do, but talk about the things they don't like to do more. It's like, I can't take you serious in this field of work. I can't take you serious when you say you want to do something, but you're not doing half the things you need to do to accomplish what you want. How can I possibly take you serious? I am reaching another level in my life where I need to be having conversations that matter, not conversations that don't move the needle in my life. I want this so bad that sometimes my doubts scream louder than my faith, my confidence, because I want this so bad, and it's like I'm doing everything I can to I'm doing everything I can to make it work. And no matter how I feel about it, I get up every day and move the needle every day, no matter what it is, no matter if it's big or small. I get up and move the needle every single day. You can say a lot of things about me, but one thing you won't say is that I wasn't diligent. Like, when I die, people can say a lot of things about me, but one thing they cannot say is that I didn't have a work ethic, that I wasn't diligent, that I didn't build something substantial, that I didn't make an impact in this world, that I didn't leave a legacy here. All these videos, everything I'm building right now is legacy. Impact over fame is legacy. My music is legacy. Every asset I build is legacy. The book I wrote, legacy. And this is what I'm trying to say. Like, unfortunately, there's people in my inner circle and my family. You know, you can't change your family, but people in my family that have nothing to show for what they say. Some of them, I'm not saying all of them, but in my intermediate, like my household family that I grew up in, have a lot to say, but nothing to show. And that's not where I'm aiming to be. Like, I look at my parents, and I love my parents. I'm not doubting my life. You know, they gave me a great life. But I look at them, and I don't aspire to be like that. I don't. Like, and this is me being fully transparent. Like I said, this is a legacy video. These are legacy videos, and one day maybe my kids will look back on this. You know, whoever will look back on this. I don't aspire to have nothing that they have, so I can't take advice that they have when it comes to certain things. You know what I mean? So, like, yeah, it is what it is, bro. Like, that's the truth. It's harsh, but it's the truth. And sometimes the truth isn't easy. Consistency isn't perfection, it's returning quickly. In this track, we're talking about momentum, standards, and God's bad skills so you can sustain growth without burning out. Start at measure one and keep it simple. This is the season where I'm really walking into what God has called me to be, or the man that God has called me to be. And for a long time, I really wasn't walking that path. For a long time, I was doing what I want. And then I realized it's not about what I want. It's not about my selfish ways. It's about walking in obedience. And to walk in obedience, you have to do what's hard. You got to wake up and do the things you don't want to do. You have to discipline yourself to be obedient to the person that you say you want to become. And right now, where I'm at, and the bridge between where I'm at and where I'm trying to go, is continued discipline. It's continued obedience. It's a continuing honoring Him, honoring God and serving His people. There's no way I make it to where I want to go without Him. Not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying that I don't sin. I'm not saying I don't mess up. All I'm saying is I'm starting to become the person that deserves the things that He's asking for. And a lot of us aren't the person that we think we are. We're not the person that God has called us to be. We're not walking in order or discipline, obedience, and there's no way God can bless chaos. So if you're not walking in order, there's no way that God can touch what you're trying to do. And I finally feel I have exactly everything I need to become everything I want to be. I'm starting to become the person first before I have all the things. And it's backward. We want to have, a lot of us want to have all the things and not be the person to maintain those things, because God's never going to put you in a position where you could hurt yourself. The devil will, but my God, Jesus I serve, he will never put you in a position that you end up squandering everything. So I really encourage you to walk like the person you say you are. Walk in the identity that you say you are. Be the person that deserves the things that you are striving for. And me personally, I feel I'm starting to walk in that vision. It took a long time. I'm 30 years old right now. It took me a long time to realize this. And it don't have to be that. You don't have to take you that long. You can figure it out now if you're moving intentionally every single day. I'm really starting to move intentional every single day. There's not a day that goes by I don't do one intentional thing to move my future forward. And me personally, I feel I'm starting to walk in that vision. It took a long time. I'm 30 years old right now. It took me a long time to realize this. And you don't have to be that. You don't have to take it out. You can figure it out now. Take and honor God and serve His people. There's no way I make it to where long-term goal is for IOF to become a physical place, a community center, somewhere that youth up to like, I want to say, even up to like 21, like, or older, like, I don't want it to be like limited to like, you know, I'll say up to 25, where youth, young men, they could come and learn, like, really, really learn about financial literacy, really learn about building their identity, building their purpose, so they become who they want to be. You understand? Like, I wish, even up to like 25, 20, I wish I had a place to go to learn, to to play basketball, to do music, explore different art, explore different creative means. And Impact Over Fame is so much bigger than what it is right now. So, like, I've been doing a lot of research. I've been looking up how to get grants, how to get startup. Do I need to be a 501c3? Do I need to change my status? Because right now we have an LLC. So that's why you see me doing things like school, community, and like giving real game on TikTok and giving real game on IG. Like, because this is not a short-term thing for me. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is not a get-money-quick scheme. Like, I want to provide real value. I want to have real impact, hence the name. I want to have real impact, bro. Of course, we got to make money. That you start a business to make money. Like, but that's not all you're in it for. You know what I mean? Like, that's not the main goal. The main goal is to leave and impact as many people as I can. Millions of people before I leave the earth. And even after I leave the earth, that's why I want it to be solidified. That's why I work so hard every single day to make monumental growth. You understand? Like, this is not something that I take lightly. And when you really don't take your stuff lightly, you go at it every day. Like, there's not a day off. Like, even if it's not the maximum you could do, even if it's just the minimum, you're doing something every day. I try to like staple this in your head. Like, if you're watching me, I really try to staple this in your head that you need to be working every single day, because there's not a day that goes by where something doesn't happen. You either get worse or you get better. Which one you gonna do? Like, the goal is so big at this point. It's Some days I feel frustrated, overwhelmed, but then I remember that God has made me to be more than a conqueror. God has made me to subdue and trample over this earth. There's nothing bigger than me. There's nothing that can get in my way that's bigger than me. God has made me the biggest. You are the biggest. There's nothing that can get in your way. You can do whatever you want to do. You're the biggest. When you know that you're made in God image, you know you cannot be stopped. And that's real talk.